What is going on, everybody? Hello, happy Thursday. Hopefully, you guys are all doing good. I'm doing good. Tomorrow's Friday, so it's always good when you're at the end of the week, right? So, this will be my first live in August. I've been super busy, inundated with work, lots of work. It's a good thing, right? Who'll be first to say hello? Who do you guys think it'll be? We'll see. I do not know. Let's see if you guys get notified. Probably not. Maybe not. I'm not sure. We will find out together. Peggy, what is going on? Peggy is first. Maribel Sunflower's second. Hola. Peggy is in Oregon, in the woods somewhere. Maribel Sunflower, I think you're in Tucson, right? Maribel, I think. I'm not sure. I get all the names confused. But thank you guys for being first. Number one, number two, Peggy and Maribel Sunflower. Yay. Darla Homer, what is going on? What's going on? I haven't seen talked to Darla in a long time. Hopefully you and Jade and the whole crew are doing good, Darla. Thank you for checking in, Darla. What's anything new, Darla? Is Jade doing good? Is she behaving? Is she doing good in school? Nocturna, boot. What is going on? Hello. Maribel Sunflower is in Tucson. That's awesome. Darla Homer says we're doing okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay is better than bad. So keep your head up, Darla. Christina C. What is going on? Hello. So this is the first time I do a live in August. So it's kind of cool. Let's see if anybody did you guys get notified or no? No notification. Maria B. Hello, how are you? What's happening, Maria B? Darla did not get a notification. That means you guys didn't get a notification. So yeah, YouTube is like that. They don't like notifying people. V Artist, what is happening? What's going on, V Artist? Where are you? V Artist travels a lot. She's either in New Mexico or Arizona, or she's like zigzagging, crisscrossing. Peggy says, no notification. You were just there when I got on. Good timing. That's awesome. Yeah, what happens is so I've already told you the YouTube has like they'll send out 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So yeah, I do 2 videos, one in the morning, one in the evening, and then a short video. So that's 3 notifications right there. So yeah, that's the way it goes. You guys ready for the weekend? I am. Queen Victoria, what is going on? How are you, Queen Victoria? What's happening in your neck of the wood? What's happening in your realm and your royalty? When royalty has what, dominion, or how do you say it? Empire? No, it's 9:31 p.m. here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's kind of late, huh? Is it getting any cooler in Arizona? It was like 110 today, so that's kind of cooler. A little bit, right? It was 105 today, and tomorrow a frigid 97. So tomorrow is going to be the the coldest day in the past 3 months, I guess. Right, 97 degrees. Damn, I'll take that. I'll take 97. It's getting a little cooler. Is it getting cooler where you're at? Who asked that? Nocturna Boot. Queen Victoria is getting cooler where you're at. Maribel Sunflower. I think Tucson is a little bit cooler than Phoenix, right? A little bit. I'm not sure. Maria B says, "I love seeing Forgotten. He has really changed for the better. Yeah, he's starting to like trust me. He knows I'm not trying to hurt him, trying to assist him, help him as best as I can. So he's kind of bringing down his guard, his defensiveness. Right? He used to be very kind of combative, fighting with me, arguing with me. So he's more mellow, I think. Right? So that's good." Peggy says, "I wish I could show you all the big Prince tattoo I got yesterday." The big Prince tattoo. The big Prince tattoo. Let me see. Let me see. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Kids, let me show you. All right, let me see. Trying to find the tattoo you're talking about. This one? Is this the big? Is that the big Prince tattoo you're talking about? I see when that she even put purple on there. Damn, she got a lot of tattoos. This lady. Is that what we're talking about, Peggy? Is that what we're doing now? Getting tattoos? Queen Victoria's in Phoenix. Cool. Maribel Sunflower says it's 98 degrees today, so we were about what 9 degrees? No, wait, we're 7 degrees warmer than you, Maribel. See, we're always a little bit more. 71 degrees in Boston, but it's super humid, huh? Peggy, put your tattoo. So it's like real. You got a tattoo of Prince? No way. That's cool. So you'd get a Prince of you'd get a tattoo of Prince, but you wouldn't get a tattoo of Lost in Phoenix right here. Lost right here. Lost in Phoenix right there. La Peggy. Invader Sprinkles Lex. What is going on? How are you? Teresa Cud. What's going on? Can you imagine? Peggy shows up to the meet and greet in December. I mean, in November. What's your name? And then she goes. She doesn't say anything. She just goes like this. Lost in Phoenix. La Peggy. uh, I have two Prince tats. Damn, you really did. Like where, what area? The neck, the back, the a leg, a thigh, a finger. Where do we? Arm. Cool. Like right here, huh? Just rolled it up. You go like here. Just put that bad boy right there. That is so cool, Peggy. Lower arm. La Peggy. She has a little Prince symbol right here, and then back here it says La Peggy. La Prince lover, La Peggy. That is so cool. Man, I remember watching that movie Purple Rain in 1980 whatever, 85, 86 whenever it came out. Purple Rain. What was that girl's name? It starts with the A. Apollonia. It's a cool name. Teresa could. I have two dragon tattoos on my arm and shoulder. Apollonia. That was the name of the Godfather's wife in Italy. Apollonia, the one that got blown up. Remember? You guys remember? You guys remember? Purple rain, purple rain. That Teresa Cud, you have two dragon tattoos. That reminds me of the movie the girl with the dragon tattoo. That's a cool series. Purple rain, purple. I haven't been on the community thing in a long time. I've been so busy, man. So busy. It's just not enough time in the day for all the things I need to do. Purple rain, purple rain. Danielle Williams in there. Gentastic's in there. Judy Gooden is in there. Cheryl Gillis is in there. That is so cool. So you guys are doing good, huh? Getting tattoos left and right. Who else is in Boston? Boston Heather is there, right? Or she's a nurse in Boston. Yeah, Heather Boston or Boston Heather or something. Yeah. So she's in Boston, Massachusetts. I would go to Boston for like the history. I would go to Philadelphia for the history. Washington D.C. for all the museums and all the cool stuff. Even though it's getting kind of cleaned up a little bit right now. So Maria B, will you live stream your get together in November? I don't know about live stream. I'll probably record like sections of it and put it together in a video. I don't know about live stream. Yeah, I'll probably be a little bit too busy to live stream it. But Chris K, but thank you, Chris K. Thank you, I appreciate you. Maribel Sunflower says, hopefully we can go this October. Where are you going, Maribel Sunflower? Purple rain, purple. I wonder, was that his real girlfriend, like in real life, or because she looked taller than him? He was really little, huh? He was like 5'2". I can't wait for the meet and greet. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let me start getting details on it. I haven't heard from the people that are working on that, so I'll get an update. Maribel Sunflower is going to go to Boston in October. That's really cool. I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin, and Chicago in 2 weeks. Not next week, but the following week. So, damn. I hate traveling. I just don't like traveling. I don't like airplanes. I don't like airports, a bunch of people. You know, I hate the randomness of like people sit next to you. It's kind of like roulette, like you don't know who's gonna sit next to you. That kind of sucks. So it's always a gamble. Miranda, what is going on? How are you? Hello. Yeah, the meet and greet will be fun. So I can't wait. That's in November 8th. So that'll be a blast. So we'll hang out and eat, meet, and greet. Ramon Martinez, what is going on? Usually, isn't it like 3 seats? It's like the aisle, and in the middle and then the window. I think it's like 3, right? So we tend to get the I tend to sit in the aisle, so it's like easy access. Somebody needs to squeeze in, I can just get up. And then go to the restroom, I just get up. So yeah, the window. I used to like the window, but like nah, not no more. Melissa Caro, always good to see you. Thanks for having a big heart. Thank you, Melissa Caro. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I'm doing super good, Miranda. It's doing super good, really good. I'm trying to convince Peggy to get a Lost in Phoenix tattoo. She can put her name at the bottom, right? Lost in Phoenix, La Peggy. Peggy is in a tattoo getting mode right now. She's like, so I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to convince her to get one that's worthwhile. Prince is cool and whatnot, but you know, Lost in Phoenix, just more substantive. Don't tempt me. I'm covered. That's funny. You're gonna get temperated when you get to Phoenix. Diana C, what is going on? Haven't seen Diana C in a long time. Where have you been, Diana C? Maribel Sunflower. Art Ariel seems so down at times, even a bit rude. She so that's like normal actually. So talk about Russian roulette, like it's like a roulette. It's always a gamble. When I see her, I don't know if she's gonna be up here or down here. She's very moody, but usually she's in a good mood. But I that's so the way you saw her today is I've seen her like that a lot of times because she suffers from anxiety, depression, and all kind of other things. So so yeah, that's how she was feeling. So she probably gets in her feelings, I think. So it seems like Hope Dealer, what's going on, Perry? What's happening? What's new with you? Hopefully you're doing good, man. Chris C, how's Christy? I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. Hopefully she's doing good. I'm sure she's busy. Tiny's Two Angels, Tiny's Two Angels 81. What is going on, Tiny's? Hello. Japanese Ninja, what is going on? Hello. Japanese Ninja's doing a drive-by. Pew pew. Pop pop pop. How I wish she would get help. Yeah, she's what, 22? I definitely wish she would get help. She's 22. What were you guys doing at 22? Peggy was getting her first tattoo. I know that for sure. But what were you guys doing at 22? 22, I was working and having fun, man. I had no kids back then. 22, I was I was having a lot of fun. I was going out. I used to go out a lot. When in my 20s, I would go out. I would go out on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and then kind of rest Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday was rest day, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Party, party, party. Peggy was pregnant. Dang. There's a little pause in the tattooing. She got knocked up. Hope Dealer says I was already married with a 4-year-old son at 22. Damn. So you like 18, huh? My first child was at 24, I think. Yeah. Damn, that's early. That's young. 18. Man. Queen Victoria was pregnant with her second kid at 22. That seems young. Melissa Carroll was in college. What were you studying, Melissa? Anything good? Stephanie Gaitan, what is going on? How are you? I haven't seen Stephanie in a long time. Araceli, single mother, working full time and going to college. Saludos. It's been a while. Saludos. Araceli, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. You're a single mom, working full time and going to. Damn, you're busy. Shotgun wedding. Whip it good. Hi there, guys. I was getting a divorce. Getting a divorce at 22. Dang. I was 20. My girl was 16 with the 1 year old. I was 20. My girl was 16 with the 20-year-old. Wow. Ramon Martinez graduated from college, had my one and only child at 22. Hey, one and done, huh? That's it. You're like, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna go get my master's. No more kids for me. Ramon said, I'm out. That is so cool. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Kids are definitely expensive. I don't know how people survive nowadays. Kids are just life is expensive now, right? Gas and diapers and childcare. What are those places where you take your kid um, preschool or whatever, right? Is that what it's called? Preschool? That's expensive, isn't it? That's very expensive. Devo, whip it good. Wait, what were they wearing on their hat on their heads? Those little red things. Are those like upside down plant things or what? Daycare. Is that what it is? Daycare? What's the difference between what's childcare and daycare? Is it the same thing? Invader Sprinkle says I was working at Sephora after just not having moved across country to Alberta from Nova Scotia. Awesome. Stephanie Gaitan, daycare is free for me. Is it because is it because your mom is watching your baby or what? You have kids? I didn't know you had kids. What the heck? Miranda says my daughter got herself a job at 16 so she can buy all the makeup she wants. That's awesome. Just don't let her get any tattoos. If she does get a tattoo, let it be Lost in Phoenix. Queen Victoria has 6 kids. What? So we're gonna. I've never done a GoFundMe, but I might do a GoFundMe to buy a big television for Queen Victoria. Why? We're gonna need to keep her busy because 6 kids. Hey, 7. That's it. No more. So let's create a GoFundMe for Queen Victoria to buy her a Queen TV to keep her busy, occupied because we don't want number 7. Okay, we don't want number 7. No 7. Go to heaven. No 7. Go to heaven. That's gonna be the name of the GoFundMe. No, sir. Oh shit. Goobo, what is going on? How are you? Nocturna Boot says pets are enough. Yes. I work at the daycare. Oh, that's cool. You work at the daycare, therefore you get like a discount, right? Free. I only have one baby. He's 4. That's so cool, Stephanie. That's awesome. You've been on this channel for 4 years, so I know what you were doing when you came on this channel. Your little pancita, little Queen Victoria says, my oldest is 32. That is so cool. Amogus, are you the guy that interviews the junkies? I'm already not liking that what you call it. Amogus, have a good night. Some balloons for Amogus. That was a really bad intro. Have a good night, Amogus. Tiny says 4 kids later. Yes, kids are expensive, super expensive. Queen Victoria says, I'm done. And okay, guys, she's done. Hey, no GoFundMe needed for Queen Victoria. She's done. So, pandemic baby, there wasn't very much to do. Oh, shit. That's funny. Can you imagine when were you born? Pandemic, dude. I'm a pandemic baby. That sounds funny. I'm a pandemic baby. Your mom was causing pandemonium during the pandemic. Anna H, what is going on? How are you? Hello. Ms. Tina Salcedo, all the way in Ontario, Canada. I'm California. California, right? because there's an Ontario, Canada as well. What the heck? But I remember I flew from Phoenix to the Ontario airport one time. That was pretty cool. Pandemic baby. Anybody else create children during the pandemic or what? That is funny. Well, I was working. I was working, so I was working, and I started this channel during the pandemic. So yeah, I was too busy, or else hell I might have joined you, Stephanie. Hell, it might have been pandemonium. Everyone thinks Ontario, Canada. Yeah, isn't that funny? Brenda Medlock. What is going on, Brenda? So this is the first time doing a live for me in the month of August. I've been really busy, inundated with work, just work, 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 work. Work is good, because a lot of work is good. It's just a lot of work, so it's really hard to balance. Stephanie Gaitan says, I was working too, regular and overtime. And you weren't working enough, or you might have been working too much, and then boom, somehow, all that overtime, all that overtime in the daycare, you're carrying during the day, carrying during the night, and boom, little what's that called? A little pregnancy test. Whip it. Wonder if there was a baby boom then. Never thought about how many babies born during there. I think there was, honestly. When you have like men and women confined in a home or apartment, whatever. Yeah, there's gonna be some shenanigans going on, right? There's gonna be some craziness happening, right? 9 months later, we'll find out, right? It's like kind of like, and then you throw tequila and quarantine, you mix that together, and boom, 6 kids later. Tequila with a bunch of overtime creates daycare, night care, all kind of care. Ramon Martinez, or fights or divorces, right? That's how you know you're gonna love the person or hate the person, or just get them pregnant with triplets. Stephanie isn't having no more kids until the next pandemic. She's waiting. She's saving herself. She said, "Amen, Stephanie. Good job. The Pope would be happy." I'm gonna do a little blessing thing, little cross thing for Stephanie right here because she's waiting until the next pandemic. Good job. Good job. Tiny says, "How is Migs? Are having seen him, heard from him, but whatever he's up to, God bless him. So maybe one day I'll get to see him again." Boom, baby Tyrone. Jentastic says her next child she's gonna name Tyrone. I don't know where she got that name from, but God bless, man, Tyrone. Brenda said, both of my parents have been having health issues. I am the primary caretaker of them. They are 78 and 79 years old. Many prayers, Brenda, for your lovely parents. May they get healthy, get better, get well, and you have the fortitude, the strength to continue to care for them. That's very sweet of you, Brenda. Have you visited Mexico at all? Not recently, but I have. Maria B says, very relaxing here and nice way to prepare for bedtime. Or Maria, you could do what I did. So recently, I, I think I had allergies recently, right? That's what I'm thinking because it's just like a big head cold. So I went and bought Mucinex, the liquid Mucinex, right? It says sinus Mucinex, nighttime. So yesterday and like I don't know how many nights ago. So this is what I do. Like I'll chug it. I don't do like a spoon or anything. I just freaking chug it. Okay, that's one. That's 2 teaspoons, right? And then I stop, and then I'll chug like a beer, and then I'll just pass out. I'll just pass out, and I'll wake up the next day because I'm hoping that the head cold goes away, and it doesn't really go away, but at least I slept good. So Rosella Goodwill, what is going on? How are you? Stephanie Gaitan, have a good night. Get some rest. Be careful with the daycare, with the night care. Okay. Be careful until the next pandemic. Okay. Till the next pandemic. Pamela Maltese, what is going on? How are you? I'm doing super good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ramon Martinez, born in the US, now living in Veracruz in El Puerto. That's awesome. Is that you? So you're in living in Veracruz? Is that what you're saying? Veracruz. Veracruz is always the place where I think they so during the Mexican American War, the Americans landed in Veracruz, right, on their march to Mexico City. Also, the French they landed in Veracruz on their march towards Mexico City. So, Veracruz is always a place where that stuff happens. It's interesting. Veracruz is where the French dictator Maximilian, I think, right? So I think Maximilian, he was like the emperor of Mexico, and somehow the Mexico overthrew his little. They overthrew the government, and they how do you say it? They unalived him on a hill in Veracruz. I think, right? I think it's something like that. Queen Victoria, I work from home, a caregiver for my mom, 87. She has dementia, 87 years old. Dang. I'm pretty sure you are doing it wrong. Are you talking about the thing, the Mucinex thing, the little Mucinex juice? Yeah, it worked. Hey, I felt good sleeping. It's crazy because I had all kind of dreams, like random dreams about just randomness. So random that I can't even remember. I know I had a bunch of dreams. A bunch of people were in my dreams. They're just random. It was cool that I got to sleep. I felt good sleeping. So Isaac is doing really good. Yeah, he had a great birthday. Got a lot of parent presents for sure. Rosella Goodwill, I have darn allergy too. Need to try your solution. Hey, don't do what I did because that could be very dangerous. Like some people might not wake up if you do it the way I did it. So I don't want to be held responsible. Yeah, arch remedies. Yeah, just chug Mucinex and you'll wake up tomorrow the next day. That is fun. They check you. They go like this. Nah, dude. Like too much Mucinex. Woo. Anna H. Queen Victoria, I can totally relate. I also work from home and care for my 90-year-old mom. Wow. That is really cool that you guys are doing that, honestly, because it's really tough for you folks for you folks to send loved ones to those homes, because at least being there with you guys, family, they hear you, they see you, you tend to them, you help them, so I think that's important as well. I think when loved ones, when the elderly get shipped off to those elderly homes, I think they feel that, they feel alone, isolated, no family. Maybe the family comes once a month, maybe. So, but having them home, you get to interact with them. They hear you. They see the extended family. So that's great. That's a great job. I don't think I would want to be in an elderly home. I don't think I would want to stay in my home and somebody caring for me, right? So I don't know. That's just me. Queen Victoria says it's hard, but I'd rather have her here with my family than nursing home. Yes. See, I always forget that nursing home. So I call it like elderly home, old folks home. So yeah. When a problem comes along, you must what? Invader sprinkles any naloxone. What do we call it here? We call it Narcan. Chris K must whip it. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Unless you got a different type of problem, like Ms. Tina Salcedo, then you have to wipe it. Yeah, I don't want those. I don't want those problems. Just go straight into the shower and just shower it off. Don't wipe it. If you can't whip it, don't wipe it. Just shower. Stephen, we keep politics out of here. We really keep politics out of here because your statement is gonna piss people off. Like half the people are gonna get pissed off. If you advocate for one side or the other, you're gonna piss the other people off. So yeah, best just to leave the political stuff out of here. Stephen, mad? Don't be mad. Rosella Goodwill. I also am a caregiver and herbalist, specialize in Native American remedies. So just kidding. That is cool. I remember watching I remember seeing a picture of a large saguaro, okay, like super big, like just tall, 50-foot tall saguaro. And the saguaro had what are those little they're purple things. What are they called? Purple, the prickly pear, right? All right, prickly pear. So I remember seeing, I don't know if these folks are Apache, Navajo, Maricopa, I don't know what they were, but they would get some type of thing, like a stick with some at the end, and to kind of to grab it. And then they bring it down, and they have a big old basket full of these. And then they would go home, and then they would use the color as a dye, which is kind of like dark purple, right? But it's a fruit. They would kind of mash it up and make like a jelly out of it, right? You guys, anybody ever heard that? Anybody? Is it just me? So, prickly pear juice, prickly pear, whatever, So it's really cool. Prickly pears are delicious. Yes, yes. I think people still kind of do it that way, right? Like a old traditional way. Really cool. Prickly pears. Don't touch them because they have those little deals that stick you. I've had a prickly pear margarita. Hey, the good stuff for Maribel Sunflower. That's so cool. Don't bring any to the park. Don't bring any to the meet and greet. Oh shoot. Damn, it's 10:06 p.m. here in Phoenix, Arizona. What time is it there? Sylvia Miller, good Friday morning from Eastern Tennessee. Smash the like button, comment, subscribe. Absolutely. Sylvia Miller in Tennessee. You're a volunteer. Very cool. That is awesome. Let me see what else can we talk about. Um, have a good night, Queen Victoria. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Whippet is in Dallas, Texas, 12:07. You're 2 hours ahead, right? So you're like, what is that considered central? Yeah, central time, right? Wow. Sylvia is Eastern time, 1:07 a.m. Invader Sprinkles. I'm eating beets right now, definitely used for dye. Wow, you're eating beets? Really? Beets. I know it's good for your heart. Beets are good for your heart, right? Beets are good for your heart. And what else? Good for blood flow and good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Rosella says, yes, it comes to Regina stores and I make jelly, etc. Don't grow up here. Too cold. Got it. Jamie Meadows, Central Time here in Oklahoma. What is going on, Jamie? Thanks for checking in all the way from Oklahoma. I only want to go to Oklahoma um for that one movie, The Outsiders. Dave Jr., hello, Art here in the Bay Area, California. I don't always get to dial in. Hope you're doing well. Awesome. I'm doing super good, Dave Jr. I appreciate you checking in. Thank you. Stay safe in the Bay Area. I went there, and I don't know how many years ago I went. It was so cool. Uh, you know, San Francisco wasn't as jacked up as it is right now, but it was just beautiful. Alcatraz and the bay, and taking that little boat from San Francisco to Alcatraz. It was just beautiful, man. Driving, yeah, it was just nice. Just everything was nice. I went to that chocolate factory. I forget the chocolate factory in San Francisco. I went down that street Lombard. You're not supposed to go down there, right? But I went down there anyways. That was cool. 11:11, Alberta, Canada. You are an hour ahead of me. Wow. There is nothing in Oklahoma. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in Oklahoma, I think. Ms. Tina Salcedo, have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the tooth. We'll see you soon, Tina Salcedo. Crime is not good these days in San Francisco. I wonder why that is. But yeah, hopefully that gets fixed soon, man. It's just damn politicians. Invader sprinkles pickled beets and charcuterie board snacks. It's always an interesting word. Charcuterie board. Am I saying it right? Charcuterie board. Anyways, gang, I'm out of here too. I was just checking in. Want to say hi to you, all you lovely folks. But you guys have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush your tooth. I'll be seeing you very soon. Okay. So thanks for checking in. Thanks for being here. You guys are so cool. I give you guys some balloons. I'm gonna give you some fireworks, right? Fire. Some lays. Was it what other one? What am I forgetting? Oh, the little. Buenas noches. Buenas nachas. Bye.